What's up, guys? DK. It's time for Final Fantasy X. No Spig Rig. Kind of. And I can already hear some of you right now. Hey, DK, what's going on? Why is the audio so muffed? Well, guys, allow me to explain exactly what happened because, unfortunately, I seem to have run into a major bump in the road. As some of you know, I created a poll on my page for you guys to vote on exactly which game you wanted me to LP next. And unsurprisingly, most of you voted for Final Fantasy X No Speed Grid because I've been teasing about LPing this game for quite a long time. This is the game that actually kind of jump-started my channel and made it what it is today, so I wasn't too surprised by that. And so, just a few days ago, I was in the process of uploading the first episode, and for some completely illogical reason, I decided to place a cup of water right on top of my computer. And sure enough, I had a little accident, and I spilled water all over my motherboard. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't need to tell you exactly what happened to it. And while we're at it, obviously, we're going to be banning Zamato from this LP, at least until I get to Dark Anima anyway, if I decide to use it on her. We're going to be banning that for obvious reasons, so therefore make absolutely sure that this Stress Sphere chest, that you get it on the initial visit. But I'm pretty sure I don't need to tell you that. I mean, you know the reason for that, don't you? Okay. I don't know what was going on in my mind when I decided to put a cup of water directly over my PC. What was I thinking?
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner!
You're a bad man!
Lady Yuna, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with.
So the moment that happened, I unplugged my computer immediately and I took it upstairs to try to air dry it.
Stay away from the summoner! Stay away from the summoner!
So after about 20 minutes, I plugged it back up.
Stay away from the summoner!
But as some of you would expect, it's no good.
Stay away from the summoner!
I was told that if I leave it alone for 2 days, it might come back on.
Stay away from the summoner!
It's been about 5 days now and things still won't turn back on.
Stay away from the summoner!
So I had no choice but to take it to the Geek Squad.
Stay away from the summoner!
As usual, they always say, hey, we gotta ship it off and it's gonna cost this and that.
Stay away from the summoner!
I hope if they can simply fix it instead of having to, reinstall the whole thing.
Stay away from the summoner!
It's gonna be from 2 to 6 weeks.
Stay away from the summoner!
Okay, I'll stay away from the summoner. Anyway, guys, I'm pretty sure I don't need to tell you this, but make absolutely sure that you get valid for a second overdrive now, because if you don't do it now, you won't be able to do it until after you're strong enough to take down Dark Valor 4, and since we're banning Zamato, that might take a while. But you see, guys, I've been talking about doing this LP for quite a long time, and I don't think you guys are in the mood for any excuses. But yes, to make a long story short, I spilled water all over my computer. It's done, so I took it to the Geek Squad, and they're gonna try to fix it up. If they can't fix it, then that means I'm gonna have to, get it refurbished or something. This unfortunately means I'm gonna have to reinstall all of my programs again, and I would rather not do that. So I'm hoping, gotta be careful with my health there. I'm hoping that they can simply fix it so that I won't have to, reinstall all my programs and do my settings again. I don't have time for that, I am, however, having them back up all of my personal data, but it won't save all my programs. So, that kind of sucks.
That's enough.
Alright, so let's talk about summons before I continue what I was talking about with my completely destroyed computer. this is a basic no speed grid run. I'm not gonna do that ridiculously insane no speed grid challenge, which pretty much bans everything in the game. You know, the no speed grid, no summons, no customize, no overdrives, no encounters, no escape, no bliss ball. I don't have time for that. Okay, I mean, I love this game, but that challenge is absolutely completely insane, and I have absolutely no intention of doing it. Which reminds me, guys, there's actually a lot of stuff I want to talk about. Basically, about my history with this game and all the hate I got on GameFAQs. Some of it was deserved and some of it was not deserved. Unfortunately, I'm not going to talk about that right now in this first episode because, as some of you probably figured out, I'm actually using my PlayStation 5 to upload this directly to YouTube. So that's why my commentary sounds so muffed, because I'm using my headset through the PS5 controller. Like I said, I wanted to bring you guys at least one episode and use the episode to explain exactly just what the hell happened, why it's taking me so long to get this thing, started after I promised you it was gonna start in June. I would have to set some ground rules for myself because I actually plan on doing this on the Steam version. The reason for this is because the Steam version, it's faster. I can skip some cutscenes and I can play at double speed.
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this one to me, huh? Say goodnight, birdie.
But there's something about the Steam version that I actually did not know. I didn't know that you could just flat out cheat on that game. Apparently, on the Steam version, there's a feature that enables me to get 99 of every item in the game anytime I want, and that's just not fair. And that pretty much defeats the point of doing no speed grid, because I can get all kinds of broken abilities at the beginning of the game. So like I said, I'm going to have to set some ground rules for myself, and one of those rules is to ban that feature completely, at least until I start taking on some of the arena monsters and the dark aeons when I choose to power up one of my aeons. Just like I did in the old days, the aeon I'm going to use will indeed be Shiva, because you guys know how I roll. I always use females. I haven't changed. I have not changed in, how long has it been? I've been on YouTube for about, 10, 12 years now? I haven't changed. Another ground rule I'm going to set is I will completely ban Riku's Trio of 9, at least until I get to Braska's final Aeon, because I still haven't defeated him without that yet. I will try this time, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, because it's actually quite difficult. Although many people have done it before.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, guys. There's actually a lot about this game that I didn't know that I've learned a lot since then. One of those things is how that whole ATP bar works and the whole tick speed thing. There's actually a lot of mechanics about that I didn't know then that I know now. But here's the thing, guys. You really don't need to know all that stuff unless you're doing that ridiculously, no speed grid that bans everything, and if you're doing a no speed grid Dark Anima. But even then, if you know those things, defeating Dark Anima and no speed grid without Zamato it's not impossible because it has been done before, but it's extremely difficult. However, guys, we are already about to break the rules of this no speed grid challenge here. It's not really a challenge because many people are aware of no speed grid, but some of you may be unaware of it. And you're probably wondering, how the hell are we going to beat this game without touching the speed grid? Trust me, it's actually extremely easy to beat this game without touching the speed grid. But what just happened right there was an ambush, and this is a perfect example as to why we are going to be breaking the rules already. Yeah, that crap right there, that. See, I don't think you guys understand how frustrating that is. very, very, very frustrating. And by the way, that's also banned in that other challenge I talked about. So we're gonna go to the spirit grid here in our no spirit grid challenge, and we are gonna activate this little ability right up here. Flee. This is the only ability that we are gonna activate in this no spirit grid challenge. And I think it's perfectly okay for me to do this, and do you know why? Because when they do speed runs of no spirit grid, they allow you to activate flee. I'm going to assume that that was a community agreement, because in all honesty, who wants to fight every normal battle in this game when you're doing a no spirit grid? Especially when you're doing a speed run. I don't think anybody wants to do that. Especially when you get ambushed by a Great Mild Barrel and sends
With 4 of us, this is no problem.
Oh yeah, unit. Especially when you get ambushed by a Great Mild Barrel inside Sin.
I'll be right back.
So if they allow you to do that in a speed run, I'm pretty sure I should be allowed to do it here. But you see, guys, I actually don't need to do this on the Steam version, because in addition to being able to just get 99 of every item in the game at the beginning, which means the moment Rika joins, I can make first strike and all that stuff, for some reason they also gave you the ability to completely turn off encounters, which means I have no need for a no encounters armor, because I can just turn it off anytime I want. That's just wrong. Oh well. So yeah, guys, this first episode is actually going to end here, because I plan on doing this on the Steam version. I don't know when I'm gonna get my PC back, or if I'm gonna have to get a new one. And then the moment that happens, I will try to get these things uploaded as fast as I possibly can. Like I said, there's actually a lot of things I want to talk about, but I'm gonna wait until I can get my computer back, because that'll make my editing a lot more frustrating. So I'm really sorry that I screwed up my computer, guys. I don't know what the hell was going on in my mind. So yeah, guys, just bear with me, and then we'll get this LP rolling as soon as possible. All right? Take it easy. DK out.